Hey fans, Sonic here. Today I'm going to be doing one of my very first video game reviews. And that game is going to be one of the very best games of all time that's definitely a must-have. Sonic Generations. I'm pretty much going to be telling you whether it's a good game and if you should get it. So sit back and watch this review and you'll be convinced to buy this game instantly after you watch it if you haven't bought it already. So let's pop it in the game and get started. Now when you start up this game, one of the first things you'll notice is the title screen. Now the story is this crazy thing ends up showing up when I'm just running and minding my own business, and then it changes scenes and it goes to my birthday. Which you all know, this game was a celebration of my 20th birthday. But what isn't cool is that this creature that shows up when I'm just running and minding my own business shows up at my birthday party and then crashes the whole thing. Which is totally not cool at all. And then it ends up showing up being very threatening, which is not cool, especially since it's doing it to my friends. And it ends up stealing Charmy, Vector, SBO, Knuckles, Rouge, and all of my best friends, and Tails. Which is not cool at all, which is pretty much a flaw in this game, because I don't like it when my friends get stolen. So that's one of the only downsides of the game, is that all my friends get taken away, and that's not cool. So then I end up finding myself in this white place, which has no color at all. I don't even know how I got there. It has to do with the time eater though that ended up showing up and stealing all of my friends. So then I end up seeing White Hill Zone, so I run to it. Now you all know how easily I get impatient, which is why this is another downside of the game, is that it has loading screens, where you have to wait for the game to load. But as you can see here, the game was very fast-paced, and it has boosting just like in Sonic Unleashed. The game is actually a lot like Sonic Unleashed, but without the Werehog. Now one of the main things about this game is that it has a lot of levels that have been in previous Sonic games, but redone with HD amazing graphics. Like this, Chemical Plant Zone. You know, that place I ended up doing the Chaos Control at in the Ask Sonic video. Whoa, that was weird. Anyway, as you can see, this stage has been redone with beautiful, way past cool HD graphics in a way you've never seen it before. And I have all my old classic moves. And as you can see, since I'm using Classic Sonic, I can't do the homing attack. Since Classic Sonic has never been able to do the homing attack, I also can't do it in this one. Which is a bummer. But after years pass, I end up getting better, and then develop the homing attack skill as Modern Sonic. Now with each level being so awesome, like Speed Highway, since the level design is one of the game's biggest strengths, it also creates one of its biggest weaknesses. The problem is, the levels end. Each level has an ending to it, which shouldn't be in a game like this. Like, why would you end an awesome level like Speed Highway? And once that happens, it leaves a big feeling of disappointment, and you end up wanting a lot more. The game is too awesome to have endings on it. This should have been the one game that had an exception and made it so each level just keeps going on and on until you get enough of it. So overall, this is a very, very awesome game, one of the best games I've ever played. But the game is really at its best when you play it with a friend. Okay, let's look at the verdict. On the plus side, the game is awesome. The game is way past cool. And finally, it's a Sonic game. Now, on the negative side, the levels have endings. The game has loading screens, and worst Chris Thorndyke. They really dropped the ball on that one. So overall, even though this game does have its faults, I give the game a 10. I definitely give it a 10, because overall, it's a good game, it has good gameplay, and it plays great. There's nothing wrong with it. Basically. And as you can see right here, I'm having a lot of fun playing this game. So that about does it for my Sonic Generations review. If you want to see more reviews, let me know what game I should review next. Yeah, what Sonic game do you want me to review next? Let me know in the comments. Oh, and another thing. You should buy Sonic Generations.